What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode on the J.Advice Show. And I know it's been a while since I've done any videos on J.Advice Show right here in my studios and everything. Been busy with the other channel and everything for Halloween, so that's done with now and everything. I want to focus more on this channel, which I always say and I never, never get by and never get through it, I should say. And I did a few vlogs here and there, but I never have done, anything recently on the J.Advice Show or talked about any topics or whatever like that. So here we are today. And what I'm gonna talk about today about politics, of course, because election day is right around the corner tomorrow and everything like that. So this is gonna be my final. Well, actually, no, I might do one more political video after the elections tomorrow and everything with the results and everything. Just pray to God that everyone does the right thing. But yeah. So I just want to talk about that today and give my thoughts on a few things that I've seen, realized so far, what I've seen or what everything from all the rallies and shit and everything like that. I did a vlog last week, or I think it was like 2 weeks ago already. Almost 2 weeks actually, when I did my early voting. Me and my friend, we went and did early voting and already everything like that. So yeah, so I voted for, you guys probably already know, Trump, my boy Trump, President Trump, best one we have right now, the best candidate right now, presidential candidate we have right now. I can actually lead this country, into greatness like how it used to be and everything like that. And so I did my early voting already. I hope you guys have done too, and I hope you guys have done the right thing as well. When it comes to any of you guys that voted early, and make sure you choose him because, like I said, like I said in that video, like is this well not in that video, but I've said before, like my other videos and everything when I watched the convention and stuff like that. Like right now, like things is just looking terrible. It's looking terrible, and the future is not gonna look good. It's gonna be really, really bad if she wins. If Kamala wins, because this is we're like living in dark times. And I mentioned this already on this channel. I mentioned this with my friend. I mentioned this on comments on Twitter and YouTube and everything. Like I feel like we are living in like an alternate timeline. It's like we're not like it's just like we're not in the right timeline. We're not set on the right course, the right path and everything like that. I feel like after 2019 is where we just we're like a different world right now. Or at least I can say after February of 2020. It's like we're in a different world and everything like that. And like how things have changed, and like how things like we're like living in the dark times right now. It's like if the devil won, they won the battle, or whatever like that, and they have taken over the whole country and everything like that, and taken over the whole country, I should say, and all that stuff. And it's like it's a mess what's going on in this country right now. I want to talk about a few things, a few key points, like things that people need to really look at when you're going to the polls. For you people that haven't voted yet, or is looking to vote tomorrow and everything like that. Pray to God for you guys, because I know it's gonna be hectic and everything like that. That's why I want to do it early. I feel like it might be some bad things gonna happen for tomorrow and everything for election, so that's why I make sure to do it early. But make sure you guys look out. Like these are things you guys need to look out for. And for you liberal woke sheep that's still asleep, you gotta look at these things. Before you quick to choose Kamala, because the lying media, mainstream media wants you to hate Trump. Told you to hate him. Without any reasons. But inflation, you guys already see like all the high inflation that we have, like how things are super expensive in supermarkets now and everything like that. You go grocery shopping, you gotta be spending probably like $100 more or whatever in your groceries, and it was $100 cheaper. And then on top of that, for people who have families, you have kids, whoever has kids out there and everything like that, it's definitely gonna be. I know it's a lot harder, because you have a lot more. There's more expenses, because it's not only for you, like I don't have kids or whatever like that, and to me is a big deal, like it's a big issue, with the high spending and shit like that when it comes to stuff that I have to buy from me and everything. So I can imagine you guys that have kids out there, whatever like that, like, so you gotta look at that with the high inflation, what's going on, things are super expensive in supermarkets and everything like that. And you gotta look at my main ones that I want to talk about is the things pertaining to the alphabet community and everything, LGBT. I'm not gonna say the other letters and shit like that, because shit doesn't exist to me. There's nonsense, But like they pushing this stuff on, to people that they're pushing that shit into our face when it comes to like these trans right shits, trans right crap, and men and women's sports and things like that? Do you guys really want that as well? Well, then again, I can't even speak to these wokes, liberals and sheep, because they want that. That's what they like. But I feel like when it comes to you people, the ones that like that shit, you gotta look at inflation and high crime, because and then the all the illegal aliens coming in that they have pouring in and stuff like that. That's what you guys should be focused on. But I'm pretty sure that's not what they give a shit about. The only thing they care about is pushing this damn, trans shit on people and all this other crap and everything that I call tranny. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people even saying it because I know they say it's a derogatory word or whatever like that. I don't give a shit. That's how I know it as and everything like that. And I don't like this whole politically correct nonsense that's going on lately. And this is just for years now. Actually, I think since like 2020 or since 20, well, end of 2020 probably 2021 is when they started pushing this stuff, I believe, and everything like that in our faces and stuff like that. So you gotta, before you go to the polls, look for those the main things is the inflation, the crime, and all the illegals pouring in, taking away our resources and everything like that. And they're the reasons for why things are more expensive, why they're cutting down or taking away, our government assistance and stuff like that to give to them and everything like that, giving them food stamps, giving them tons of it too, like tons of money on their cards and shit like that. Not for us. And giving them all types of other free shit, putting them in luxury hotels, placing them in our neighborhoods, which is already bad and everything like that. Just throwing them here in the hood, the ghetto, and making it worse, especially with these Venezuelan gangs coming in and everything like that. So look at all that stuff, look at all that stuff before you guys go to a poll tomorrow and everything like that. And also the main thing that I'm worried about the most is World War III. So that's something I really like everyone should be worried about, because of course that would affect everybody. There's no one who's gonna be safe from that. Like if we have a nuclear war, because you see what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. Now North Korea got involved and everything and said they sent troops. They sent troops already and equipment to Russia to help them in their war against Ukraine. Then we have China. We don't know what's gonna happen with them, because we know their tensions are rising with them in Taiwan. And who else? North Korea's tensions are rising with South Korea, because I get a lot of articles that pop up my phone constantly. I was checking articles and stuff on my phone, and I've been reading a lot on that situation, everything like that. And who else? And in Israel right now, in their war against the Middle East and everything like that, with tons of Muslim countries out there that's like fighting them and everything like that. These terrorist groups that Iran funded because of this idiot Biden, who gave stopped the what's it like. I think they froze their money, bank account, something like that, and the sanctions or whatever like that. They undid all that shit, and then now they have the money to fund these terrorist organizations and create new ones, that's just terrorizing, those areas and everything like that. Of course, they're gonna come here too, because you already know how they have all these illegals pouring in. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are from those countries and stuff like that. So yeah, so like a lot of people have said already on the news, on Fox News, not those other ones, that might have another terrorist attack, like 9/11 again, so another 9/11 I should say. And it's sad what's going on right now. I'm not happy, and I'm worried about that. Like I said with World War III, like no one's gonna be safe with that. And I already know if she gets elected, it's gonna be over, or more like cheat, more like cheat. That's another thing I forgot to mention real quick. Make sure you guys go in person. Make sure none of you guys did the mail-in ballots, the mail-in voting, because that's what they cheated with back in 2020. So yeah, so make sure you go in person. I make sure I went in person and everything like that. And I made sure, of course, to vote early. A lot of people say it's best you vote early and stuff like that too. Not wait for the day of and everything like that. But when if she gets selected or whatever, or cheats to get in, then how Democrats are. I already see that's gonna happen, because I already know they're gonna continue to fund these wars. They're not gonna want it to end, because Democrats love war. They're warmongers and shit like that, and they love money. They make money off of this, off of people's death, people getting killed and stuff like that, and that's just messed up. Like that's wrong, evil. And these people on top of that are ungodly. They don't believe in God. Obviously you guys can see that, because if they supporting all this shit with with these trans crap and changing people's genders and stuff like that, and having grown ass men in women's sports and everything like that, is just not like, come on, this is just like what's going on in this world now? Like what's going on? Like this is stuff you shouldn't even be supporting, you know, like, or promoting, whatever like that, or giving them a day or a parade or whatever like that. These are people who are mentally ill and they need to seek help and seek God as well. You know, so I don't understand why, you know, this is being pushed on and pushed in our faces like that for the 0.1%, you know, that are not happy with the way God created them and they want to change the gender and shit like that. Like, that's wrong. People are weird. People need help. And yeah, there's nothing I can really say about them. I've been talking about those people for years on this channel, years and years and years. The whole community, the whole LGBT community I've been talking about for years on this channel. And even before I started this channel, I've been talking about them. And to this day, I don't like them. Even more so, I hate them, I should say, nowadays than I used to before. Before, I didn't really like them, and it was getting more towards hate, and I was just like, I don't stand those people at all because what they're doing is wrong. Especially a lot of them are pedophiles and shit, and try to get the kids involved in these stuff. You know, trying to push these kids to, you know, sex changes, bringing them to these drag queen shit, you know, events and crap. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what kind of sick shit is going on? We have these grown ass men dressed as females doing this stuff. Like what? Like, I can't believe that. Like, I can't believe what's going on. And that's why I want nothing to do with people. I fucking can't stand them. I hate them so much. And I don't want to be associated with these people. That's the reason why I distance myself. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not one of those people. I'm not a part of that community. I'm not gay or whatever like that. You know, and that's that. Leave that out the way. Might like the same gender, but ain't like them. And I can't freaking stand them. And it's been that way for years. And now it's even worse now because of what they're doing and the type of agendas they're not pushing. And like this whole like Satan, you know, like the Satanists right now, like all type of demon shit they're doing now. I've seen all the videos and I'm just like, damn, like, that's not good. And these are the people that little tiny, less than 1% of these people, you know, small group is the ones that they're catering to right now and trying to, like, you know, push them above everyone else and everything. You know, like, that's not right. That's not right at all. I don't like what's going on. You guys see it already when it comes to all that woke shit and video games. I'm starting noticing now, which troubles me a lot because I'm, you know, a big gamer, you know, since a child, you know, for years now. They're pushing into movies. I mean, I don't really know about music, honestly, because I don't really listen to new music, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's probably that too. And what else they pushing into? And pretty much everything, you know, pretty much everything. So I don't like what's going on with that community, like what they're doing and like how they're pushing that stuff on people. So that's what you have more to come if she gets in office. That's what you're gonna have to. That's what you're gonna see in your face constantly, where they're gonna have like the flags everywhere and all this other stuff. And it's like, you know, this country is just gonna, you know, become Satan's country, you know, Satan's world and everything like that. And it's just evil what's going on. I don't like that. It's troubling, scary, and yeah, it's like like, and then on top of that, to continue on with that, now I want to get onto Kamala with what she's been doing lately, spending all this money to get all these damn people from Hollywood, you know, that everyone knows is demon worship. There's a lot of people in Hollywood, like I'll say 99% of them. It's probably like the 1% in Hollywood that's actually good. But a lot of these celebrities from Hollywood are evil people. You know, they're all rich. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't care about poor people. And these are the ones that she's bringing out and everything like that to promote her and stuff like that. Say, oh yeah, she's good, the first female, this and that. And then talk about abortion. I forgot to mention that as well. With this abortion shit, that's all they keep talking about. You know, with killing babies and everything like that. And it's just crazy. And I laugh at that, by the way, with the abortion thing, because a lot of people, it's true, on Twitter and on YouTube, people talked about it. It's like, have you noticed only people, like all the females that's pushing for abortion, they're pushing for, you know, to kill babies, is always those ugly, fat looking, you know, unattractive females that no one wants to fuck. No one wants to have kids with. That's the ones that, you know, that they have, that, you know, that's pushing this stuff, that wants to kill babies and shit like that, wants abortions and stuff like that, because no one wants them. You know, like no one wants them. It's like, it's mostly a bunch of like those fat, you know, white liberals and shit with colored streaks in their hair, purple, blue, red. That's the ones that's like pushing for that stuff. They pushing for abortion, and that's their main thing. Like, that's what they care about the most when it comes to voting. You know, that's why some of them are gonna vote for her, because of that. Like, is that the big issue right now? Like, really? All the stuff going on in this country right now and all around the world, and they're focused on voting for somebody over killing babies. Seriously? Like, come on, like, what the fuck? That's just crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on with this world. Like, these people are sick in the head, and like, people need help. People freaking need help. Like, only in this country too. Like, if it's any other country, you think that would be going on? Like, hell no. Those people wouldn't even exist right now. You know, because they'll throw them in jail or whatever else they'll be doing with them. You know, pushing that stuff. You know, like that type of agenda on people and everything like that, and is wrong. And on top of that, with Kamala, she's a communist. Like, she's trying to turn this country into Cuba, and well, another San Francisco, which technically is like Cuba and Venezuela. That's what she's trying to do with this country. So if you, and the thing is, like, she's been in office already, and look all the damage she's done. So imagine if, you know, she gets that promotion to president in office. What's gonna happen after that? Like, you people need to wake up and look at what's going on in San Francisco. Look at the other countries that's communist or whatever, and look at how the citizens, the people there struggle and shit like that. How things are super expensive, and how it's like, you know, it's a hard day to live. Every day is a hard day, you know, for once you when you wake up, you know, living in those type of countries. Like, look at that stuff, and then, you know, and then think to yourself, this is what we want to happen here in the U.S. You know, the land of the free and everything like that. Like, it's just crazy what's going on. And that's another thing. They like to censor people too. They want to censor stuff and everything, like what things you say, like how I'm talking about this stuff right now. This stuff they want to be, this stuff they want censored, and you know, they don't want nobody to have freedom of speech anymore. They want you just to agree with them. Is either their way or the highway, and all that other stuff, and that's just wrong. And it's just, it's sad what's going on. I'm not happy with this. But going back on the celebrities real quick, because it's somebody I want to talk about specifically. It's a specific guy. But yeah, so she's bringing out all these different people, like Oprah. Like, who gives a fuck about her? Like, billionaire that doesn't give a shit about the poor. Like, okay. Like, all of a sudden now she's on her side, and when she used to be big, she used to be, her and Trump was friends. They were great friends back then, everything. That's what he mentioned. All of a sudden now she decided to side with the devils and everything, which makes sense because she's a billionaire. Like, all these rich people are evil people. You know, they don't care about us and everything like that. You only care about the money they can make off of us, which is why I don't understand, like, why a lot of these people worship, you know, these celebrities. Like, you have who else she brought up? Beyonce. She promised them like a concert or whatever like that. That's the only way she can draw people, is by bringing these celebrities and everything. And a lot of people was upset because all Beyonce did was come out and talk for 2 minutes about like, you know, women's rights and abortion. The same shit that all they talk about when it comes to her campaign. All her campaign talks about, and then that was it. She got 11 million just to come out and talk for 2 minutes. Like, you serious? And a lot of people was upset. A lot of people was leaving after she left, because, like, okay, they lied to us. You know, like, it was supposed to be a concert and we didn't get that. So, like, wow, that's just crazy. Like, that's the people she's bringing out, and then these people who worship these celebrities. Like, that's like, you can't. How do you, like? I never understood that. Like, how do you worship, you know, a normal human being? Like, how do you idolize these people? I don't worship these people. I don't idolize these people. These people are all human beings like me. I can do the same thing they can do. You guys can do the same thing that they do. You just got to put your mind to it. You can become, you know, somebody famous too or whatever. The only person I idolize, you know, and and treating that way is God. You know, I'm not idolizing or worshiping no damn celebrity. Like, who are they? Like, I don't care who you are. You know, it could be one of my favorite, like artists out, musicians out there, whatever like that, or something, whatever, wrestler, whatever like that. I don't idolize nobody, you know. So I'd be happy if I was to meet one, but I'll never idolize or worship that person. Like, follow up on everything they're doing on social media. That's not me. I don't do that shit. Whatever like that. I'm focused on my life. I'm not focused on what these people who are already successful, already accomplished everything, and super rich. I'm not focused on what they're doing in their lives. I'm worried about me, you know. And that's the thing with the generation I don't like, because the new generation is too focused on watching what other people do on social media and they try to copy it. And I don't like that. That's poison, especially with this whole TikTok shit, which I freaking can't stand that. They need to get rid of that shit. Poisonous for this new generation, and I hate it. You know, it's messing up these kids. But and young adults, even people my age be using that shit now. Like, but I see that more as like a kid, teenager type shit that they like to use, and it's not good. Like, when I see adults on, I always laugh. Like, what the hell are you guys doing on TikTok? Like, like, this is like kid shit. Like, you shouldn't be on that. But they need to get rid of it. But anyways, back to celebrities. So who else did she brought out in the weeks in the weeks before this before the coming days? She brought out some other rapper. I think she was a rapper. Her name was Liz or something. I never heard of her. Never heard of her. Some fat, unattractive lady that is girl that came out. I don't know what she did. I just know about her. I mean, I didn't know about her now. I mean, I didn't know about her before and everything like that. Who else she brought out? I forgot how much they said she paid that girl, Liz. I forgot. I know, of course, it was in the millions. Who else she brought out? Some other girl named Megan, the Stallion or something like that. I don't know who the hell she is either. But from what people were saying on Twitter, is some slut that be doing, the slutty shit. You know how these females nowadays, they don't have respect for their bodies and everything like that. And then they want, they want to come out and talk about women's rights and everything like that, or talk shit about these straight men. But then you guys don't even respect yourselves. You don't respect your bodies. You go out there and whore around with these dudes, and then you talk about women's rights. Like, I don't. So that's so hypocritical right there. But yeah. So her, like I said, I don't know anything about her. I just know she's a rapper as well. I guess you could kind of say these like bootleg little Kims of this generation. And who else? Um, who else she brought out? And that was it, actually. Did she bring out somebody else? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I know she brought out some other people. I don't know if it was musicians, but other like celebrities and stuff like that she brought out. I don't remember the names, honestly, and a lot of them I don't give a shit about or never heard of before, or just washed up has-beens that nobody gives a fuck about no more. But the main one that I want to talk about, I don't think she brought him out, but I know on Twitter, I found out about it on Twitter. At first I was thinking, is this legit? Is this legit? Because I'm like, I kind of believe it has to be. Well, they all say it is, but obviously I know it is. But at first I was like, is it legit? I'm like, no, it has to be because I already knew this guy was, that like that. You talk about Bad Bunny. So he also supports Kamala Harris, not anything like that. And I was laughing and shit, and I was like disgusted because he was dressed up. He had like a dress on or whatever like that. Like, yeah, I knew this guy was a freaking fag. A fagio, I'm gonna call it that. But you guys know what I'm talking about, damn fagio. Like, the fagio from Grand Theft Auto back then. Those scooters or whatever like that. That's what he is. I'm gonna call it that. Because you already know. You already know if I said the right word. But yeah, what's gonna happen with how these social media is already censoring everything. But it's taking this video down. But yeah, so that's what he is. I knew it. I already knew it. Like the way he looks, dressed. I already knew he was one of those type of people. And to this day, I don't know how this guy became so popular. I don't know what's so popular about him, what people see in him, but I don't like him. Can't stand him. He ruined the whole reggaeton genre. Fucked it up. Now it's just became like not even reggaeton anymore. Because some people say he's reggaeton. I'm like, how? How is he a reggaeton artist if he does trap music? Trap music is not Spanish music. Like I don't understand. That's not the reggaeton. Like, you serious? Like, he does rap pretty much. Rap in Spanish. That's what he does. Like him, other people like Anuel and all those other people. I don't like that type of, that's not reggaeton to me. Like, that ruined the genre. I don't like that. And that's what a lot of these young kids like nowadays, and young adults, and stuff like that. They like that, but I don't like it. I don't. I mess it up, and I miss the old music from back then. The only people who's really doing the old school stuff still is like now that who took over that genre now is like Central America and South America and stuff like that. A lot of Panamanians and Colombians and stuff, like they do reggaeton. They still do it the way I remembered it as growing up in high school. But Puerto Ricans back then when I was growing up is the ones that really, like they took off with that genre and everything, and now it's all messed up when you brought these people in, especially mainly Bad Bunny. Like, I don't like him, and I don't know how, like I said, how he became so big. Sucks. Like, don't like him. But so I like, of course it's somebody like him who like promotes her. I mean, that endorses her and everything like that. Of course, because look at the way he looks. Like, we all know, and a lot of the men that endorses her is those type of females. I say females. Well, act like females. You could pretty much say that, but it's a lot of those men that they're not like masculine men, alpha males or whatever like that. They're like feminine type of dudes, or dudes that have their wives or girls walk all over them and wear the pants to fit in the relationships or families if they have kids with them, or the ones that's cheating on them with some other man that's more masculine than them. That's the type of man that's voting for her and everything, that endorses her. You know, those real like liberal sissy boys, soy boys, you know, not real men, pussy boys, stuff like that. Those type of men is the ones that's voting for her. And I can't even call them men, I just call them women. Like, you know, and that's the type of people that endorses her. Not real men, you know, like real strong, you know, masculine men or whatever like that, strict men, stern men, you know, alpha male, stuff like that. That's not the type of people that likes her and everything like that. It's mainly just these, you know, white liberals and shit that don't like God. All they care about is LGBT this and that, trans this and that, killing babies this and that. And that's it. You know, so it's sad. It's sad what's going on, and you know, we need to change, you know. So like I said before, I know I talked a lot just talking about everything else, and a lot of people be pissed off with what I said, but oh well, who cares? Talking about it, you know, and that's just how it is, you know. I'm not gonna be afraid to say it. And whoever wants to come at me, whatever, I don't care, because it's the truth. I've been talking about this for years now on this channel, and well, years now when it comes to the whole community, gay community, and things just need to change. And with Trump, things are going to change. Things are going to be back on track, like I said, like how it was. So pretty much really continue from 2019 to 2025. All those other years, we just pretend like they never existed. And everything like how it is in like a movie or anime or whatever, it's non-canon. Let's get rid of that shit. Just pretend it don't exist and just continue from there or whatever. Like, you know, continue from 2019 going forward. And because like it's a mess what's going on in this country, and we need to change. We need things to be fixed. And if you guys think Kamala's the one to fix it, then you guys are idiots. You guys are morons. You guys need help. You guys need to open your damn eyes. Open your eyes. You know, for the people who still like kind of independent, like kind of like undecided, whatever, like not sure. You know, like you guys is the ones I'm more focused on. The ones that's already like this far gone, woke, liberal, whatever, they're gonna vote for no matter what because they want this country to go down and under. They want World War III. They want to continue promoting this nasty shit, you know, with these kids and changing people's gender and those other crap, you know, then yeah, you guys vote for her, you know. But normal people like me or whatever like that, you know, that wants to change in this country and for this world, for a better place, for peace, you know, bring, you know, but more godly, bring back God, bring back our Lord and everything like that and all this type of stuff. And then also cheap prices, less crime, get illegals out of here, mass deportation, which a lot of people are for. I'm definitely for that. Then you vote for Trump and everything like that. And that's about it. Like, it's just sad what's going on, and like, we just need things to change. I really hope you guys wake up. You know, guys do the right thing. For you guys haven't or undecided, haven't voted yet, do the right thing tomorrow and everything like that. For you guys who already did early voting, like myself, and you guys already voted for Trump, happy. Happy for you guys. I mean, I'm happy with you guys, just say, because we're all in this, together and everything like that. Because Democrats or the Democrats, I call them, are talking about how they promote unity. You're not promoting unity. You try to divide people. You know, like this is wrong what they're doing. Everything's about race. I forgot about that. Everything's about racism with them. You know, it's like it's really annoying. Like, what's going on now in this world? Like, what the hell? What's going on in this country? Like, it's crazy because a lot of the other countries with the like that had the elections, I noticed a lot of them had voted in people that's like Trump, like had the same type of like policies like him, super conservative, nationalist, and everything like that. And that's what we need right now because in those countries as well, they going through a big what's it, illegal invasion. You know, all these immigrants coming in from all these and that side of the world is from Africa, like Northern Africa and the Middle East and stuff like that. They come into these countries like in France and Germany and Spain and just fucking it up, you know. And the people over there had said enough is enough, and they started, you know, voting the right people, you know. So that's what we need here because we have the same issue, but instead of them, we have the issue with most like everyone from Latin America that's coming in, all the illegals and stuff like that coming in, you know. So I don't like that. So of course, love my Latinos and everything like that because I'm Latino as well. So of course I have no problem with, you know, I don't have no problem with them wanting to come here for a better life because I understand how it is and everything like that. I understand how it is with these countries. I had friends from Mexico and stuff I talked to before online and everything like that. And I have friends and family in DR and stuff like that. I know how it is and everything. But, you know, coming here the right way, instead of trying to come in here illegally, wouldn't that be a better option? It's like, like wait online like how everyone else has, like how our parents did it and like everyone else has done it. Instead of trying to come in illegally and stuff like that, like because then if you do that, like it doesn't look right. And then on top of that, then how can you really get a job or anything like that if you came in the wrong way and you like kind of like hiding, staying under the radar of the government and whatever like that. So I think that's just wrong. Like I understand everyone wants to, like a majority of people always want to come to this country for some reason. I don't know why. But for those people who want to come, at least come in the right way instead of trying to do the legal process and skip the line over everyone else that came here the right way but had to wait in line, or the people who still wait in line, they're trying to come in the right way, and then these illegal aliens are the ones jumping ahead of them and coming in the wrong way, illegally and stuff like that. And on top of that, a lot of the criminals and stuff that are coming in from these countries and everything, all these gangs and stuff like that, which I don't like. But like I said, I understand that with people wanting to come here, a lot of people have a heart and they want a new life somewhere else. I understand that. I'm all for that and everything like that. All for immigration. It's always nice to have different cultures here and stuff like that, to experience, and people from different places, countries you talk to. And so you get to learn stuff like that, different foods, like how we have different, all type of different restaurants here, different like from all different Spanish like type of restaurants, like Colombian, Venezuela, or people like Indian food, Middle Eastern. No problem with that, but legally, not illegally. So yeah, and I think that's about it. If I don't know if I missed anything else, because I didn't write down anything. I'm just remembering top of my head what I had written down in my notes on my phone, which I'm using right now to record, so I can't look back at that. But I think that's about it. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Nothing else I have to say. And yeah, so hope you guys do the right thing. Like I said, for you guys that's waiting until tomorrow to vote. And I'm a little bit worried about this. Honestly, I'm really nervous, but I'm just gonna pray to God. Like definitely gotta pray everything. Gotta talk to him, pray to him tonight. Same thing with tomorrow and everything. Pray to him and just hope that what's it everything just goes smoothly. It just goes well, smoothly. Our boy wins, and then we'll be back on the right track. We can get rid of, like, stop talking about the elections and politics for a while, because everything's be over, and we'd have the right person back in office again. And I was doing the right thing the first time when he was in office, So I just hope, I just pray that everything goes well tomorrow. And that's what I'm worried about. And, and I just want to be over with this. No more the politics. Just done with it for a long time, and all that stuff. Because a lot of people saying the same thing. Like, they just want it to be over with. It's done with. And we just go back to our lives, normal lives and everything. That's what I want. So, yeah. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Like I said, if you guys upset, want to talk shit or whatever, I don't care. So, yeah. And that's that. And I'll see you guys next time for another episode on the J.Advice Show.